Sanibonani football lovers, welcome to PK Sports. Igama lami Mbonga Inkosi. Ngithembe ukuthi ni kahle, niyaphila. Danko. Today we'll talk about three things. The goalkeeper coach, that I believe ukuthi it is possible for them to be part of Fernando da Cruz technical team, and we'll talk about players that I think ukuthi they might join Kaizer Chiefs by the look of things, because all the players that we have been linked with, they've been taken. They signed with other clubs. And we'll talk about the coach, what will happen if the players that we all thought will be released, he decides to keep them. Does that mean he's a bad coach after all? Or the management is letting us down? Kodwa kasikho lapho, asivele sihlalo tabeni. Cela ningisize ke ngokulike nokusubscribe to the channel if akwaka subscribe. Kodwa ke mase usubscribe ile, danko kaningi. Obviously, many people are concerned ukuthi we see that there's an assistant coach, two of them to be exact. Obviously, Dylan Shepard, it's the second assistant, and Mahmoud Abbas Eldin is the first one. Basically, we saw the strength and conditioning coach, Julian El-Heran. But goalkeeper coach akekho ke kulabantu laba aba-announce izolo. Not unless Kaizer Chiefs is fihlela induku emqubeni ukuthi they are looking out there ukuthi who do they think ukuthi is fit for that goalkeeper coach department. But I think these two names will be the ones that will prevail to be part of Coach Fernando da Cruz technical team. It's Aubrey Mothibe and Rory Pienaar. They've been at Chiefs for a long time, and I believe Kaizer Chiefs wouldn't mind giving them an opportunity, especially knowing within a goalkeeping department, as a goalkeeper coach, it is not that much of a stress compared to having a coach and an assistant coach, because we've seen teams like Orlando Pirates, teams like Mamelodi Sundowns, they have their former goalkeepers as a goalkeeper coach. With Pirates, there's Mbonjane. With Mamelodi Sundowns, they have Kennedy Mowen. And for Chiefs, I believe Aubrey Mothibe is one guy that can be given that opportunity, because he was featured most of the time with the senior team when they are training, whereby we see there was Umzoki, there was Aubrey, sometimes there's Rory Pienaar. And Rory Pienaar is one coach that I believe he has done great for himself, especially after achieving that CAF A license. And we know with the Chiefs, they pride themselves with such things. And it might be something that we might be looking forward to, being part of a technical team. As we know very well, yiyo short time manje announce. But I don't think it can be that worrying to many people, because a goalkeeper coach doesn't mean anything, especially after having Elias Mzoki. Obvious, people will expect at least let it be someone who will have the same charisma as Elias Mzoki. Let's have someone who has the same vibes as Elias Mzoki. But it's not about that. Mzoki worked hard making sure he brings back the confidence of Brendan Peterson. The next goalkeeper coach is to make sure he keeps on helping Brendan Peterson and other goalkeepers, because in Dabaga Fair Ntwari no Bruce Vuma, it is undecided so far. Slinde iklab kube yiyo ke ethini ayisbrief ikwazi uku-announce okay, we are keeping them or we are releasing them. But as I've just said, there's no need to worry about the goalkeeper coach. But these two goalkeeper coaches that I've mentioned, I believe one of them will be part of Fernando da Cruz's technical team. Then let's move to another topic. whereby ukuthi we'll be talking about i-Kaizer Chiefs ukuthi as a club we know ukuthi okay already we have a coach and we are now waiting to see which players will they release, which players will they keep out of the players that their contracts are coming to an end. Figure 830s got June. And the real question now is, what will happen if they assess the squad and they decide we will keep Morris, we will keep Upule Mode, we will keep Uprozovom. And I know most fans, they feel like no, they are not giving anything to the club. So why should they keep them? What if the philosophy and the style of play of Fernando da Cruz fits with how they play? How they influence the games in terms of how they work hard in order to help the club to get a result. That's where it becomes tricky, because now it be like the management is not competent. Because we know very well we need to release other players in order for us to see space whereby now we know we have to bolster here. But as long as we still have many players, we know very well we'll keep on thinking that we have players that I believe we will say we do have players. Doesn't matter the quality, but we are talking about the depth. So if you look at things this way, you understand that's where now you will get to see the power of Sporting Direct, because he's the one that makes some decision. Okay, let me make an example. Let's say they clash. Fernando I want these players. Utilo no abahambe. Kaizer Chiefs. Izulgabani il final. El Sporting Direct. And in a club, you get rewarded because of one thing. They look at the impact, they look at your discipline, they look at the work rate that you bring in the club. So lesikhathi esikuso manje isikhathi la khona let's understand with every decision that is being taken is a decision that I believe is for the betterment of the club. You tell me if a situation manje it happens, what will you think of Kaizer Chiefs as a club? Because khona vele abangasafuni ukuzwa next indaba kaBruce, indaba kaPule Mode, indaba kaMorris, regardless he didn't get enough chance at Chiefs, didn't get enough game time to prove himself. At least in nanoma 2 year hand so your hambas at least I've scored 1 goal in less matches that I've played, which other players came at Chiefs and they even got released without scoring a single goal. But asikulab. Let's move to the final topic about the players that were linked with Kaizer Chiefs. And when you look at the socials, every now and then you get a statement. Usman Ban has signed with this club. And we all wanted these players at Chiefs, but it seems like with the Kaizer Chiefs, they have other players that they believe they might help them, as they've announced Umloisan. And we await other signings. Kabelo Dlamini, he was linked with Chiefs. He's now going to Stellenbosch for a transfer swap. Kuti baba niga goalkeeper and Kabelo Dlamini bona bathola uFawaz Abrahams. Siyanda Ndlovu, you are Orlando Pirates. Neo Rapu, Orlando Pirates. Abantu abasele manje it's Isaac Cisse and uAyabulela Maqhele. And if you look at things, you know ukuthi if Kaizer Chiefs pull this off, yeah, sizoyithulela isigqoko sithi basebenzile. Because I think ukuthi uSisse naye was supposed to go at Pirates, but since well izinto zingakabi clear now, I'd assume that Orlando Pirates understood ukuthi they won't get him. So they opted for Mtian. Because they saw that they cannot compete with the club from Belgium. But it doesn't also make sense because even uSquish, when I'm offers abroad, even Saudi Arabia, but seems like Orlando Pirates managed to convince him. And the relationship between Umanto and Orlando Pirates, it becomes easier for them to get players from Golden Arrows, which makes it difficult for Kaizer Chiefs. Now the last option, I'd say with Amathemba Asesekhonyana, it's Ayabulela Maqwele that plays as an attacking midfielder, a left winger, and also a right wing. I believe Kaizer Chiefs, why they were pushing so hard to get him is because they saw the same profile for a player like Gaston Sereno that is versatile, even though the qualities are different. And now Golden Arrows, it seems like they are adamant of releasing uMaqwele because they cannot lose all their best players in one season. To top it up, they also lost the coach, so they would want to be strategic. So it's either is Ibrahim Banze that Kaizer Chiefs will announce, because so far about him nothing is being said. Thulegile, and he was linked with the Kaizer Chiefs. Also, Jason Clifford, it's another player. Tshegofatso Mabasa, it's another player. So these three, let's add to Maqwele, kuba 4. And we know very well ukuthi it is said when you look at Orlando Pirates, they signed the best players. Mamelodi Sundowns, at least they didn't buy here, but they went abroad, but they've signed Van Wyk, bambuyisa ngapha. So we Chiefs, kushukuthi mele ibheke ukuthi amaphi ama-free agents, and the players I've mentioned, 3 of them are free agents. Mabasa, Barnes, Clifford. They've announced Umloyisani bamthole for free kwi-Stellenbosch.